When participating in water-related activities, all children should be supervised by an adult. Always remember that a child can drown in water as shallow as 1 inch deep and in common areas like bathtubs and toilets. Any amount of water that covers the mouth and nose can be life-threatening.
There's this baby. Don't drink the water like last time. Watch your head tilt.
I'm Louie. I train lifeguards and swim instructors for the American Red Cross. I teach that water readiness is one of the key components of drowning prevention. Since my little daughter Addie was born, I've been using all of my skills as a professional to make sure that she is water ready. My baby was floating day 1 in the bathtub. Now, babies are naturally buoyant, so most of her learning was just getting her comfortable on her back and teaching her to float while her mouth and her nose were out of the water. In the tub, I would place her on my lap with her legs facing the same way as my legs, and I would fill the tub with about 4 inches of water so that she has some room to float independently. I would then slide her head off of my lap while supporting her head with one hand and underneath her back with the other. And I would just let her adjust her balance as she needed. This is a comfortable position for kids because it lets them just look back and see that mommy or daddy are right there. Some kids don't like water in their ears at first. That's okay, just go with it. Younger babies will let you take the lead, whereas 4 to 5 month olds will tend to fight you and want to sit up more, which is okay. Just let them explore and keep trying to get them to relax on the back without forcing it. Eventually your hold will move from hand on head and hand under back to both hands holding theirs and letting them lead the practice. Encourage the floating, but let them sit up when they want. There are many elements to comfort, with the 2 main ones being comfort with the instructor and comfort with the pool or the body of water that you're working in. This is why it is so beneficial when the parent is the first one to introduce the child to the water environment and floating. You have already eliminated one of the 2 main elements. The second element, comfort of the water environment, comes from a lot of repetition. We go over how to make that work fun and effective in the other 9 videos of this series, so check those out if you haven't yet and subscribe if you find these helpful. Once your child is comfortable with those 2 elements, the learning is pretty straightforward. Here are some tips. Number 1, start early with floating. I started Addie before she could sit up so that she couldn't fight it. Number 2, when they are starting to sit up, let them, but continue to nudge them to float often. Number 3, as with kicking skills, stay on the back at first. Number 4, explore different holds under the head as well as holding their arms and their hands.
1, 2, 3.
And always remember, take part in the journey. They're only babies for so long. With a little fun, practice, and patience, your child's gonna wanna try out for swim team in no time.
Roll. Yay.
If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section below. Smart Aquatics was created to make the knowledge of water safety accessible to everyone. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get updates on our latest videos. Don't forget to share. You could help us get the word out about safety and water readiness.